Hello everybody, I'm here with a PFAFF. It's called Creative, come on focus, okay, Creative 1471. The man said his wife, her sewing machine's not working properly. The tension was off and it was a little sluggish. So I said, well, let me look into it. Maybe we need to do a deep cleaning. When was the last time I had a deep cleaning? And he said, I don't know. I'm probably never. And I said, well, let's give it a try and see what's going on. So we looked into it and I cleaned all different parts of it. He had, this one has batteries in it. A lot of people say, what are the batteries for? It's actually to illuminate your screens. A lot of people say, well, no, that's going to mess up my program. No, it's just to help see your stitches and everything. And if it's a little dim, it's hard to see. So we want to make sure the screens are well seen. So I took out this battery. It had a little bit of white oozing out of the back section right here on the negative side. So it was like, okay, that one needs to go out because that's going to ruin your machine. And plus, if that gets nasty, you will never see your screen. The light bulb, I told him it's time to change it because it's actually ready to hit the other side. And if these things break in there, they're very hard to get out. I had taken a lot of dust bunnies and thread. I don't know if you guys can see any of that. I don't know if you can see any of that. I put her material in there because I saw what it was doing. I like it when people give me the material so I can see what's going on. This is when I wipe the whole entire thing with disinfectant. I'll do it again after I'm done with this video because me touching it and everything, I'll redo it so that way it'll be all good and clean for them. But that's what I got out of the machine. It's got a lot of thread and dust bunnies in it. You can't really see them because of the dark and the white of the stuff. But anyway, so I'm going to put that over there where that belongs. And I'm going to tell you a little about the sewing machine, what I know. He didn't bring me a manual, so this is more like I'm trying to figure out how to explain it to you. This one, they put on a little bit of this tape. It's got the LDE light, you know, and where you can hook it up to a, I don't know, what do you call those little hand things? But anyway, so, I mean, it has a turn off and on button right here, but I don't usually use those. I think the light is efficient enough, especially when you got a new light bulb. Now it's really bright. I've done a lot of neat stitches on it. And let me show you, I'm going to go from the back side and work from the top. This is a bottom feed. It feeds from the bottom. And this one has an area where you can release the feed dogs by pushing it this way. So, but I just wanted to show you. And this has lots of wiring in it because it has all kinds of like computerized things in it. So I had to stay away from a lot of different parts of it because like I can't open this section here at all because it's got the computer in it. I can open anything in this area, but I just basically stay away from this area. But it does have a place here to check the belt, which is really awesome, right here. So you can pop that open, look at the belt, and check everything out in there, and that looks good. This one has an opening up here, so it kind of makes it quieter, so you can do more things. And I'm not sure exactly what this little crazy doodad thingy is for. If you guys know what it is, can you kind of tell me? Because I don't know what it is. And unless it's for cards, maybe, you know, but I don't see a place. Maybe there is a place to put cards in. Nope, I don't know what that is. So anyway, let's go on. And this thing can do so many new, really cool programs and stitches and stuff, which is really awesome. This is already set in the machine. Let's see. I know this is the reverse button. And the rest of these, I'm not sure. I'm not going to touch them. They're not something I would touch because I don't know nothing about them. This is her tension right here. So she uses this knob to control the tension. It needed to be reset. It was really off, so it took me 4 times to reset it. So now the chamber and everything is working with this time, the timing of this. Let's see here. We have, try to go over a lot more. This is the program box where you can program everything you need, like the program you want to put it in. If you want to make your width or length bigger. I think this is the pattern indicator, meaning the pattern be tighter or smaller. I'm not sure exactly. All these other buttons, I really don't know because I don't have the book. And I'm not sure what they exactly do. I mean, they say things, but I'm not sure. I've been punched on them. I don't know. The turn on button is right here. So I don't know if you can see that, the turn on button. let's see if we can go over some of this. I had to rethread it 3 times until I got it right because I don't have the book, and I could go online and go get the information, but I decided not to because it's just too much work. This one has an extra spool. Let me get it open. A spool area here. You can put it up. Put your spool in here. There's this little pull out, which is really cool. That's where you put your thread in here to go back to your bobbin rewinder. This one does have a release, and then you push it this way when you're going to do it, and you release the sewing machine. I'm not sure exactly how to do that because technically I do not have the manual. So to make the bobbin, okay, and then you put it down at the bottom. And then this goes back in so you can keep from hitting that with your hand. To thread this one, it took me a while, but I got it. You thread it from the back. This is an old spool. So let's put that back down. You thread it from the back, and you hook it through this little guy here. And I know that this happens because a lot of these machines, the newer ones, they thread back here through a little thing like this. So this one's right here. And then you go around here. This one has arrows, so it took me a while. I had to make sure you put your foot up to open your chambers. See, this is the chamber. See how loose? You put the foot down. Now it's not loose. You can't even push it. Okay, I mean, I can force it, but that's not the way you do it, okay? Then put that back up. You don't want to go down on this side. You want to go down right here with your thread because that's where the opening is at for your tension. If it's on this side, it won't sew correctly, okay? If it's on this side, it's in there with the tension and it'll get tight and control it better. And then you come down and around. This is the uptake, so that's the part that's going to pull it through the tension. And around that, and it has an opening, so it goes right in, comes right back down into a little hookup. Took me a while to get that hookup to work because I really don't know how to get that to work. And then into the needle, okay? And then when you're ready to sew, you want to put that back down, okay? All right, let's go ahead and turn the button on right here. See, it's on, and see how much brighter that is? Now, this one doesn't have a light, but it's ricocheting from the light from inside, so you can actually see that, okay? I have it set right now on between 4 and 5 because I'm using a knit with stabilizer right here. This is a knit with stabilizer, and I folded it over, okay? I've done all these stitches. The first one I did, let me see if I have it. Okay, yeah, this is the first one I did. And then when I start sewing, I noticed it was dropping and making the stitching get worse. So I had to reset it. So I reset it. Actually, there's another one, but I threw it out. But I reset it. So I sewed it. I said, it not working still. So that's when I try resetting. Then I try resetting it again, started working better. And yeah, that's it. And then this is the bottom now. See, this is all bottom and this is all top. So it looks like it's sewing correctly on top. But when you see the bottom doing that, it's not. So I had to reset that tension. So I had to reset this so many times. I think it's like 4 times before I got it. And now this is the top stitching right here, top stitching, and the underneath stitching looks just like what it's supposed to look like, see? Now remember, if it's knit, it's going to pucker a little bit because I'm using knit. Now, there should be a knit selector in here, and I'm not sure how to do that, so we're not going to try because I'm not sure what I'm doing. And I want to do the stitching. This stitching can go as wide as 6.5. Man, they're really wide. So that's really cool. But I'm not going to go that high. I'm just going to go, let's see, we'll make it 4.5. Yeah, that's usually my normal. And it's not running as rough as it was. It was really annoying and really rough. So let's see, we're going to hear it now and see how it sounds. Okay, this one's going to back up a little bit. That's what it did. And it has a walking foot in the back, which is really cool. Let me see if I can show you. See the walking foot in the back? So it kind of helps walk it through. So I'm just going to keep going. Okay, and I'll turn it this way. This is the stitching we just did. We flip it over on this side. And it's stitching great on the other side. So we got it. So I'm really excited that this is now sewing properly, and the lady's going to have so much fun with her sewing machine. And yeah, I kind of fiddled with it a little bit to get these different stitches to see if they're actually working. And it's working. And I think he'll be really excited to have his wife's sewing machine back, because I know he was really concerned that he didn't know how to get it fixed. He didn't know what he was doing. I got to give it another wipe down, make sure it's ready, and he can pick this up today. I'm so excited. So do you guys have one like this? I would like to hear from you. I didn't know if you did. And if you do, I'd like to know what you like to sew, maybe crazy quilts or whatever. Where did you get the sewing machine? Like the history of where you have, maybe you're the first person that had it, and then your family handed it down to you. I don't know. I like to know a little more about, your sewing machine. And this is one of these really cool ones I like a lot, and thought, man, this is a really nice sewing machine. If I'd ever find one that was a lower price, because these still are so expensive. I mean, I don't know what you paid for it in the beginning, but if you even want one that's old, there's still kind of a lot of money. And I really don't have that kind of money. I just, I do this for the fun of teaching people how to take care of your sewing machine. But anyway, this is just a sewing machine review on reviewing this sewing machine. And it's really nice and I like it, but I'm going to give it back to the customer. So they're going to be so happy to have it back. Just check out the merch. This is my birthday month. I give you guys a discount of 10% off to any of my merch, and you get, you have to just remember happy chick, because I'm a happy chick. I got another birthday. I made it to another birthday. Anyway, have a blessed day. I got to get back to work. I got lots more things to do today, and I just wanted to make sure you guys see this video. So have a blessed day. Bye-bye.